Hello, welcome to the Cover 2 podcast, where, unfortunately, I lost. Came down to Matt Stafford on Monday night. If you watched the last pod, you know that. Unfortunately, he threw 3 interceptions and had probably his worst game of the year. Missed Xavier Smith, kind of wide open, blown coverage, last drive of the game on, I think it was first down. Just great play call, missed him. That would have won me, would have got me the points I needed because I was down by 6 at that point. Mm-hmm. And sucks to lose, but I'd like to congratulate Ethan on your victory. Good job. You were the 8th seed. I mean, that's
pretty cool.
It's an awesome story to have, and it's cool to have your name on the trophy. Which, honestly, like, we do play this for money, this league specifically.
A good amount of money.
Pretty decent. So $750 went to first place, and I got $350, $100 buy-in for us. And the money doesn't even really matter. Like, I don't really need the money. I really wanted to be on the trophy.
I think we both made it very clear how badly we wanted that trophy right here.
Yeah.
With one of our names on it. More specifically, I wanted mine. Obviously, I talked about, being the favorite not so many short weeks ago, and then we talked about last week. Him being in the lead, I made a pitch to play Stafford. Arguably, he plays Dak. He does win. Hard to say. But you can't. I mean, he still made the decision.
Absolutely.
But I'm still gonna kick myself for it. I made a pretty hard push. I was very confident in Stafford. And honestly, if you're let's put it this way, if you're here for any like you want to learn more about ball and you want to hear some ball knowledge, don't just swipe right off this. If you want to hear comedy and just guys saying a bunch of stuff they don't know, stay right here. You're right where you need to be. Because I don't know anything. It's been tough 3 weeks of football, both predictions-wise, both just enjoyment-wise, watching my phenomenal fantasy team poop the bed, watching my team that I love poop the bed, not making it really a single right prediction about anything. So, yeah, could just talk. Like I said, not that I obviously I know my stuff, but and so does he. But there's these weird streaks, and this year is really weird, and it's still super fun. I'm going to try to stay positive and enjoy the rest of the season and playoffs because it'll be super exciting. And as a football fan, you should be super excited about what's to come. But right now, we're both kind of down in the dumps. We're going to try to have a guest on today with other people here to kind of liven the spirits up. Just didn't pan out. We should have somebody next week. I think we have a few candidates. Potentially the winner, potentially the guy that came third place, and then potentially just another member of our league who's pretty funny. So
it'd be cool if we could have all the top 4 who finished this year on the pod. We could do both Marsh and...
Yeah, no, they both want to be on. Yeah. I know Marshall said as the weeks go on, it'd be easier for him. So we'll make it work, no doubt. But yeah, to go on my side of it before we continue to harp on the fact that he came second. I came 4th. I couldn't even win mine. I lost mine by 2 points. Again, it was pretty much the battle of who's less worse. In 2 weeks combined, it was 206 to 204.
Yeah,
and if you look back to the beginning of the fantasy playoffs, he said Marshall's team was the best, mine was the second best.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
And we were 2 of the lowest scoring teams ever for a 2-week span. I made every single wrong decision. I played Jahmyr Gibbs. I played Jalen Waddle. I played Tyler Shuck. I played...
Tyler Shuck didn't do bad, though.
Kenneth Walker, but his alternative, Jackson Dart, done better.
Oh, yeah, Jackson
Dart.
And if
I did keep Jackson Dart, I'm $100 richer. I sat Zach Charbonnet, who went berserk. I sat PJ Washington, who we've talked about very highly in the last few weeks. I sat him.
Another 100-yard game,
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was overall, again, just to add fuel to the fire of more misery that this last week was for me. I walk away with a nice little notification that popped up this morning. Brutal. Good try, or you tried, or something like that.
They do that.
Yeah, it felt good.
It hurts. The good try,
It is what it is.
And you look at your fantasy recap, and it's like...
Oh, you were supposed to be phenomenal, and you scored the most points in the regular season. And
Great draft.
You scored your 4 lowest weeks were all in the playoffs, and kind of just shove it, pretty much.
Really tough ending of the year. Yeah. Obviously,
It is what it is.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, it just shows what fantasy football is. Yeah. And in our league specifically, we've had the bottom, 4 seeds, I'll say, so 5 to 8 have won, I think, all but once since I've been in the last 5 years. You know what I mean? Like the 8th seed is won twice.
The favorite doesn't win often.
The first seed rarely wins because usually you have a strong start to your season and you carry through that, and then injuries hit later, kind of just historically speaking, at least I feel.
It just feels that way, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you injuries hit later, or maybe you trade away from what's working because you're looking to the future, which I suggest. I mean, sometimes you got to trade high early and get value, but sometimes you just make the wrong calls, and sometimes you're just wrong, and that's kind of how it's been as of late for both of us. I was able to make it, thankfully, but it was pretty lucky I made it there to begin with. So even though I'm sad, I'm still thankful I made it, and I'm still pretty impressed with kind of how the season went on, and I'm pretty proud with how I did throughout the season. It wasn't enough, but I'm sad, but I'm hopeful and excited for next year and to continue this and hopefully get better. That's really what I'm hopeful for.
I don't know what else I can do.
I know right now
it's kind of like the bad news bears. Like I just feel like you said, it's like playing cards. It's like I do everything in my power to give myself the best hand to the best possible chance to win the hand. And at the end of the day, the cards are the cards. It's like you get beat by the river sometimes. Sometimes things just don't go your way, even when you did everything you physically could have to give yourself the best chance to win. I know, like obviously, I make small mistakes here and there, but like when the playoffs started, like trading's closed. Waiver wire is essentially useless. Like there really wasn't one good waiver wire playoff wise besides maybe Michael Wilson. I had the best waiver wire in the playoffs. My best scorer throughout the playoffs was probably Michael Wilson, arguably. It was absolutely devastating and sickening to watch. My team sucked. I had the worst 4 weeks of my season in the final four, and in the semifinals and then the third place. I don't think I scored over 100 one week. It was absolutely criminal.
Insanely unlucky.
My team was miserable. They were miserable to watch, miserable to I felt once the season, like for me, I get so excited about the trading, about the waiver wire. I get so excited about constantly changing my team that every single year when I give myself that power team or the team that I think can do it, they just don't. And it sucks because you're helpless. The fantasy playoffs, you're helpless. You're just hoping that the moves you made were the right ones. It wasn't because of matchups. It wasn't because of anything besides the fact that my players suck. They just weren't good enough when it mattered. Jahmyr Gibbs against very easy defense. He's matchup proof. Bucky Irving, who I talked about constantly finally coming back, absolutely miserable. Their coach is clueless. Doesn't ever put them in the red zone. Their whole team is horrible. I hate the division. I hate the Buccaneers. I hate Bucky Irving. I'll never draft him again. Absolute miserable division. I'm just going to say it again. I hope all of them reach that. I hope they just fire everybody. I hope they all just realize that, holy crap, we're awful right now. We are no good to the league right now. We are painful. Especially you, Bucky Irving. You're absolutely putrid to watch.
The Saints are low key like. You could make an argument they're the best team in the division now.
Falcons just beat my
Falcons
best.
Just beat
Falcons
the
just beat my best team.
Yeah,
so
the Falcons just beat
nothing
the
makes sense. It is what it is.
Yeah, this year's pretty crazy. I guess we'll move past that.
It's enough being upset.
Still, a great season. Personally, I'm still happy with how it went. Obviously,
I'm not. I'm absolutely miserable with how it went. So
yeah, but better luck next year, as they say.
Yeah, right. Can't.
As they say.
I'm not gonna moan and cry about it. It is what it is. It's just like. It's just frustrating. It just feels like the same old story.
So let's talk about how where we did really good in our spread amounts.
Right.
All right. So we both got 0 points this week. We got all of our predictions incorrect. All of our spreads, our offense, defense, all of our quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and our over-unders, we all got incorrect.
Every single
it's
thing
all crossed
wrong,
out from here.
Awesome.
Doesn't matter.
Just to add to the whole ice cream sundae of not knowing anything, I got zero. I didn't get one single spread, not over under, no fantasy, no offense, no defense. I got zero. We both got zero. Yeah. So that's really exciting. And just another great thing to add. It was really awesome way to end that. Another super. Again, if you're here to brighten your day up on your morning drive to work, just scroll off. This is misery. This is miserable.
It's tough.
I don't know anything. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
It's LeBron James' birthday.
Quick reality check. Happy B-Day to the GOAT. 7-5-3 for me is the final record. Or we'll find some other games to continue throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll do something.
We have more segments now that the season's over. We can talk about some fantasy MVPs for the year, some steals in the draft that we saw, and we can talk about real awards in the NFL too.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah, we'll do some trivia based on, after next week who finished top whatever for fantasy. It'll be pretty fun. We got a fun game to play on a little bit later. We'll do our Immaculate grid like usual and see how that goes. But let's just talk about last week at NFL because now with that horrible game being all done and fantasy even worse being all done, we can talk about the playoffs that are coming up and a lot of cool moves that happened. We're eliminated as the Lions, so that was also a really good Christmas present that I got. It was super exciting. I watched my team just be absolutely miserable. I watched Jared Goff suck. I watched Jahmyr Gibbs suck. I watched Dan Campbell suck. I pretty much just watched my favorite team with the 0.1% chance we had go to 0.0. So yeah, it was super exciting. Opened up a nice present to look up to watch Jared Goff throw another interception or another fumble. Absolutely nothing to say about that game besides we're horrible and we need to figure something out. Whether it be drafting, whether it be actually making a move instead of this whole we're a team culture and let's build it off grit. Whatever it is that we have, fire our offensive coordinator, just figure something out. Like, hey, holy moly, we have some of the most talented league. Let's just say, for example, maybe we use them. Like, wouldn't that be really cool? Holy crap, Jahmyr Gibbs, you're arguably the best running back in the league. What if we gave you the ball because you're so good? That's a cool idea. I think any 8-year-old child that plays Madden could run our offense better than Dan Campbell and John Morton right now. So if you're available, you're above the age of 10, and you do something besides hand the ball up the middle and then throw interceptions, sign up.
Please give us a call.
They're looking for offense coordinators. So that's all I'm going to say about your team.
Yeah, we'll leave our business email.
Your team can't even suck right. They can't lose a game that they should lose.
Yeah, we lost the Tank Bowl, 34-10.
Lost as in they won.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
we beat the Raiders 34-10. Yeah, we looked fine, but it's the Raiders. Yeah. I mean, the week was tough. Other than obviously, there's
the week was pretty miserable.
few ones I like to point out, and we'll eventually talk about like kind of Super Bowl contenders and playoffs. Because right now, like it's been all year, I really have no clue who's gonna be in the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl at this point. Obviously the Rams. I really think they just had an off night. A lot of, I think. But you're missing Devontae Adams. Matt Stafford had a bad game, and the Falcons really wanted to prove something, clearly. And I think they played a really good game, the Falcons did. They looked good. Kirk looked pretty good.
Football game. I just don't get it. I don't know if the Rams defense wasn't as good as we thought it was, or maybe they're just not playing as cohesive as they had been, or the Rams defense has been playing really good team football. Like their defensive line has been making natural pressure. Their linebackers have stepped up, and their corners have been pretty good. I don't know every single injury, and I don't know everything that happens behind the closed doors, obviously, but it just doesn't make sense. Like I understand it's at Falcons, but they play in a dome, and like that's where Stafford thrives.
It's weird. He just had a bad game, dude.
Right, like
he literally just had a bad
somehow.
game.
I understand they have Jesse Bates, who's really good. I don't know if they have any other cornerbacks that I'm missing, but like.
Oh, AJ Terrell was on Puka all day. AJ Terrell Jr. he hasn't been a Pro Bowler yet. He should have been a Pro Bowler in his rookie year. He's a really good cornerback.
Yeah, so I guess they should on Puka, which is great because you should on Puka. Like, but you want to be a Super Bowl contender, you can't.
You can't let one cornerback who really isn't even technically proven at all. I mean, he's a great cornerback. I respect AJ Terrell.
Right.
He's a shutdown corner. Like he can do that. He's one of the good ones in the league, man on man. But if you can't even scheme up for your guy, it doesn't matter. Like AJ Terrell is not Darrelle Revis. He's not.
I'm just saying.
Pat Surtain.
I'm just saying they can't lose to the
the Falcons who are out of the playoffs and I mean they've been trending. I guess a little bit, and I said a few weeks ago they're better than the record shows. I think because that defense they put a lot of draft capital into it, and the offense, sans Michael Penix, who really knows what he's going to be, has a lot of talent. It's just
Bijan's just phenomenal.
Bijan's amazing. I mean, 195 yards, 40
fantasy points. Probably won a lot of you leagues out there. That's really cool.
Yeah,
so, not us.
No, I didn't draft him first. I drafted Jamar Chase, traded him to who won the championship, which kind of even hurts a little more. But
he was useless until this week, though, arguably.
He didn't do what he was supposed to, and even then, DeAndre Swift scored as much as Jamar did, and that's who I traded him for. Right. Basically was Swift and Wilson, and then Garrett Wilson was injured.
So he was still the Jets' leading receiver right now?
Garrett Wilson?
Yep. That hasn't played since
Is he still?
He hasn't played since October 12th.
Still now he is? Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, that's just their quarterback.
Well, at the end of the day, if you're a fan of any team, like obviously it sucks if your team sucks, but like if you're a Jets fan, like it's a different level of misery. We're pretty down in the dumps right now, but like, because our teams suck and we didn't make the playoffs and we lost fantasy. But like, just being a Jets fan for a day is 10 times worse than whatever we're feeling right now. Like, just liking that team, I feel so bad for you. Our fantasy championship, our fantasy guy who won the championship is a huge Jets fan.
Yeah.
So at least he has some light to the season because it is not the Jets. They aren't good. They don't have a future. They're absolutely horrible as a football team. And I apologize to those of you who like their team.
But congrats to Ethan for
good
getting
win.
a little. You deserve the money more than I do.
Good win, Sean.
Even though the Giants are somehow worse than the Jets.
There was a couple good games. Let's talk about the Texans.
Yeah, that one I think is a really good game to look at, and that defense is. I mean,
it just shows you how important defense is. I think they had 6 sacks, maybe.
Yeah, the Chargers O-line they need to do Justin Herbert a favor because
they're hurting.
I mean, Herbert's the if man.
5 sacks. Sorry.
Yeah, Herbert's the if man. Everyone was. I mean, if you're playing against Kirk Cousins, that defensive line has 10 sacks. I mean, Herbert.
They had 8 against Josh Allen. They can do to anything they want.
Herbert is great, very elusive, very great at adjusting the pocket and scrambling and making plays on the run.
Right.
He's a really good player at that. And without that, they would have double the amount of sacks easily.
It seems like they have the ability to control any game they want to with their defense, which is such a nice thing to have. Like to be able to go into obviously the Chargers are a playoff team, and the fact that you can go to a game with C.J. Stroud throwing 2 interceptions, your leading running back being Woody Marks, and Nico Collins once again being non-existent, and still win the game by 4 points. It really does show. You watch the game, you see Cameron Dicker miss a 40-yarder and miss an extra point, who hasn't done that all year. So the game could be totally different. But it really does show you how effective their defense is. Again, I am scared of them. If you're something in the NFC like the Jaguars, I'm very scared of the Texans. But at the end of the day, if they can't get that offense going with how phenomenal their defense is, I just don't trust them.
No, you can't.
How can your defense play so phenomenal every single week and shut down incredible offenses like the Chargers? The Chargers are a great offense. And you still struggle. And the Chargers defense, don't get me wrong, they're pretty good. But it's like, find your groove, man. Like, your defense is the hottest defense in the league, the best defense in the league, and it's almost by a large margin.
I think it's significant. It's obvious.
You have Texans, and then you have the jump, and then you have the Broncos, the Browns sometimes.
Yeah, Browns,
Either doesn't matter.
Broncos,
Doesn't matter.
Broncos,
the fact
Browns,
that the Texans are that much of a mountain by themselves, and you're still flirting with losses, it's like you only have so many more weeks till you figure it out.
Yeah.
You need to figure it out quick and soon, because if you want to be that sleeper, dark horse, phenomenal defense wins championships type of team, which they could be, you still got to be consistently scoring more than 20. You got to give that defense a breather.
I don't know if I mentioned that this team reminds me of the Giants of old, or did I? It was another.
No, you said this team reminds me of a pretty weird offense who can't really find their stride in a really good defense. Is what you said.
So when we hit the playoffs, I mean, if C.J. Stroud just goes rookie C.J. Stroud mode, and no interceptions, 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, and that offense opens up, because there's some opportunity. There's not super great defenses otherwise in the AFC. I mean, you got the Jags, the Broncos, yes, but the Jags, the
Patriots
Bills
can show up. The Jags aren't great.
The Patriots aren't like the best defense. They're a quality one, but not the best. But you can really attack some of these defenses, and we've seen it, especially the Bills and the Jaguars. Like, they've let up a lot of these.
The Bills
points.
put up 35 of the Patriots. There really is no defense besides the Texans that really is like wows you. It really just like the Seahawks defense is like that of the NFC.
Yeah, and they got to take advantage of that if they want an opportunity, because they have an opportunity to win this year. If any team can win this year, any team that makes the playoffs can win. That's what I think. Totally agree. Except for the Panthers, and the Broncos, or Buccaneers. Sorry, I meant to say Buccaneers.
Except for the poverty teams that don't belong there.
Yeah, just ignore that division. Otherwise,
ignore the 4 seeds. They shouldn't. I don't know anything, and I can't predict anything. So,
maybe we shouldn't be predicting.
Every single week I've said they can't win the game, and I'm going to stick to my guns and say they can't win. But again, as you know, I know nothing. I'm going to keep repeating that. I know nothing.
Don't listen to him.
So
yeah.
But I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I hate the NFC South. I despise their division.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah. It really make me angry. Yeah.
All right, next game we want to talk about. Ravens.
Not really. Ravens
throttled the Packers.
Derrick Henry throttled the Packers. Malik Willis played good. I think he'll be a starting quarterback somewhere next year. I don't know for who or what, but he looks good.
The Lions, maybe.
No.
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 Dude, that'd be great. That'd be a really good upgrade for you.
Shut up. The Steelers, all the Steelers cared about was not letting Myles Garrett get the sack record, and then they kind of forgot, like, holy crap, we need to win the game to clinch the division to go to the playoffs. And they're horrible. Their coach is also horrible. I don't like Mike Tomlin at all. They started his interview with, "Oh, you have one more year left of your contract," and he left. Like, he's supposed to be some tough guy. Like, cool, dude, you went barely 500 in the last 7 years, and you've gotten blown out in the first round of every playoffs. Yippee. Keep doing that. You do you, bud.
Keep just being good enough to make the playoffs.
I also hate Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's a known thing. You got to remember that.
Almost as much as I hate the NFC South.
Almost, yeah.
No, way more. Just kidding.
Way more.
Patriots look good. He's going to be the MVP now, which makes me another successful thing for me this year. Is Stafford's not going to MVP now. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, Patriots and Drake May. Yeah.
Jaguars, Colts. Again, Jaguars are a phenomenally hot team. Mm-hmm. Then they struggle against the Colts.
After the Colts let up a big game.
48.
Yeah, 48.
To the Niners.
To the Niners. Niners are crazy.
Yeah.
Niners played great against the Bears.
Yeah, go ahead.
That game's fun.
Besides that, it's a lot of Seahawks throttled the Panthers because they're horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I hope everybody who's watching this watched that Bears-Niners game.
Yeah, great game.
What a phenomenal game. That was really awesome. DeAndre Swift actually, like, I have DeAndre Swift on my fantasy team, and he's the only reason I even had a chance. I traded DJ Moore last week of the thing because I just didn't want him. Because you play him, he gets 1 point. You don't play him, he gets 20, and it's an impossibility. You always play him. I kept playing him the wrong weeks, so I just traded him, got rid of him. I got Shaheed back. It was literally just a 1-for-1. I just wanted to get rid of DJ Moore. And if Cooper Kupp got injured or somebody got injured, the Seahawks offense is kind of explosive, so I figured Shaheed was an opportunity. But anyway, yeah. So he played DJ Moore, who got 1 point. And DeAndre Swift got 20, so I was down by 39, I think, so it closed that gap to 19. So I even had a chance. So
Stafford needed to get his projection.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, that was a really phenomenal game against two of the best teams in the NFC and the best teams in the league, in my opinion. The Niners have been slept on a little bit all year because of their injuries, but now
injuries on defense specifically.
On defense, yeah. But now, I mean, if that offense can play like that, they can beat anybody.
And they did that without George Kittle.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy just is absolutely balling, man. I watched the whole game as a Bears hater. And I have to say the Bears offense did look very good. A lot of breakout plays, a huge play on an offside, so they had a free play.
Luther Burden.
A good pick six. Again, not the fact that they can't win, but if you want to talk about who played more sound football, the Niners played more consistent up and down the field football, but the Bears stayed with them the entire time. I think it does show you that the Bears can win any game they want. It's just a matter of fact of will they? Like, I don't feel as confident just because of the fact they are so up and down. And it's not necessarily that it's like, oh, either they're the best team in the league or the worst. It's like they're either one of the best teams in the league or they lose a game that they should have won, but they kind of beat themselves. And you can't be beating yourselves going into the playoffs. You know, you can't have those games. These are the kind of games you want to win. Okay, because the problem is the huge difference in the second and third seed. Second seed, you're playing the Packers, who are
they're
very,
beatable.
very beatable with a beat-up wide receiver core. Maybe Love's healthy, maybe he's not. Their defense without Micah Parsons isn't as good. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, they kind of got beat up by
if you are a division winner in the NFC, you want to be playing the Packers. You don't want to play the Niners, Seahawks, or Rams, even with this week. You don't want to play them. So the Bears are really fighting for that 2 seed, and it's going to come down to this last week against us. And once again, Vegas does not trust them. What is your guess for the spread of that game?
Oh, yeah, I haven't looked.
Bears,
it's in Detroit, right?
Bears home against the Lions. And mind you, we're a miserable team. We are horrible. I probably put if you're out there with a lot of money, put it on Bears cover this spread.
I would say minus 4.5.
2.5.
Yeah, Bears are definitely covering that spread.
Right.
That's probably the spread of the week.
He's so easy.
Yeah.
So easy. Again, that's what it opened at. It may have changed.
Because they're not. If they were confirmed to have made the playoffs and they're resting, that spread would make sense.
They're making the playoffs, but they already won the division. But
they're not locked into the 2
No,
seed.
because them and the Eagles are tied, and the Eagles have the bye week this week with the Commanders. So.
Yeah, and since they beat the Eagles, they get the tiebreaker, I assume.
Correct. So they need to win. They need to win for the 2 seed, and that is very important. Not that they're going to go beat the Packers because they split, and it's a division game, and it's going to be a really good game. Mm-hmm. But you still rather play the Packers than Rams or Niners.
Yeah, obviously. Especially because the Rams, again, that game is, in my opinion, a little bit of a throwaway game, to be honest, because he had a bad game Devontae Adams is injured.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Rams. I mean, they win that game if he's playing like any other week of the year. He just had a bad week.
But they are no longer in contention for that first seed, which they did really want.
Yeah.
So
the Seahawks, I think, locked up. They have the first seed locked up now.
No.
The Niners. If the Niners win, they get the first seed.
It's crazy.
See, yeah, I
it's just like
mentioned it last week.
Just like last year with the Vikings and Lions, first seed and division on the line. Super exciting.
Really, that's going to be a great game to watch.
Yeah, and the Rams have a pretty easy win, so they're going to lock up that 6th seed. I don't know if there's any situation where they can get the 5 seed. I don't know.
Who, the Rams?
Yeah, because they lost.
No, they lost. I think they needed to win.
Either way, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that game is huge. So that game's going to be on Saturday. We'll talk about next week now because we've kind of mentioned every game. We're not doing this spread them out for good reason.
It's over too.
The two divisional games are on Saturday. So there's 3. So Panthers and Bucks play, and they play for the division. Except if the Buccaneers win and the Panthers lose. If the Falcons beat the Saints, the Panthers get the division.
Yeah, they have the tiebreaker.
Based on common opponents, what do they call it?
They have the tiebreaker in either, I think it's NFC record.
I don't know what it is. I know there's. Yeah. I saw the thing on TikTok. It said just call it common opponents. Either way, besides the point, the fact that the Panthers
can lose
and make the playoffs. Again, I don't think the Bucs belong. I hate the Bucs more than I hate the Panthers. I like the Panthers as a team, even though they absolutely blow. I despise the Buccaneers. I really hope Baker, especially Bucky Irving, and their miserable coach and Todd Bowles don't make the playoffs. I don't think they belong even in a space like that.
I don't think they deserve a home.
I don't think they deserve a home place match. I don't think they deserve to even know what the playoffs looks like this year. They don't belong, especially not as an 8-9 team. Puke in my mouth. So I hope that the Panthers win, and I also hope that the Falcons win, just so they know that they had 0.0% chance even if they won that game. I hope they get double screwed over, is what I hope.
All right, good,
so yeah,
good news.
So even if you are sitting at home on Saturday and you got nothing to do, don't watch that game. Don't watch it. It's because you're watching 2 high school teams play each other, and neither of them belong where they're supposed to be going. So. Just putting that out
take the kids outside, play in the snow.
Yeah, just enjoy your weekend.
Get hit by a truck.
But make sure you're back inside by 7:30 to watch the 8 o'clock game, the Niners and the Seahawks.
Must-watch television.
Phenomenal.
Great game.
At 49ers.
Who do you got?
I don't know.
I got Niners.
I'm not going to predict.
I am. I have 49ers.
Perfect. I'll take the Seahawks.
But I think it's going to be really close.
I'll take the Seahawks.
Seahawks? Okay. It's going to be a really good game, but the Niners have been on fire, and they're getting healthy at a really, really good time. They're because Kittle, depending on Kittle, they're fully healthy, other than obviously their defensive season-ending injuries on the defense.
They're fully healthy besides all their IRs. So all the season-ending injuries, all those people that are floating, maybe could play, maybe cannot, they are starting to finally get where they need to be. I just think the Seahawks defense is really good and really scary.
I like it.
A top 5 defense as well, where these Niners have been beating up on some really poor defenses. The Bears defense is good, but only because they get a lot of turnovers. They blow a lot of plays.
Yeah.
And I watched that whole game. I watched Brock Purdy played great, but he also threw to a lot of wide open receivers. He's hitting guys 15 to 20 yards down the field that don't have a guy within 3 yards of him. So still played great, still did what he had to do, but the receivers and the scheme that Kyle Shanahan, a phenomenal coach, had made it easy. So I think now they're going to have to really think about this game. They're kind of a short week. It's 1 day short. And they're really going to, they played Sunday night.
Up?
So 1 day short. They're really going to have to scheme for this Seahawks defense, who is really good. And
if there's anybody who can do it, it's certainly Ben Johnson in that offense.
And a Seahawks offense who can be so explosive against a Niner defense.
It comes down to Sam Darnold for me, easily. And because of obviously we did the choose your quarterback Sam Darnold edition last week, and I stuck with Sam Darnold throughout every option that was there, and then based on how the year's gone, the next week he has a terrible week.
Right,
he looks awful.
He didn't look good at all, and he didn't play good at all. But fortunately, he was playing a horrible team in the Panthers, so he didn't have to worry about winning.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Defense could win it for him, and the running game, which we kind of ragged on earlier in the season because they weren't very efficient, neither Walker or Charbonnet. But now it seems like either the offensive line or the run scheme's gotten better, or they're just running.
Them as a duo is phenomenal, but again, if you're trying to play fantasy, it's miserable. It's absolutely horrible. It's painful.
You got at one point where you could really just play both of them if you wanted in your flex spot and get a decent decent in good matchups. You can play both. Right. But it comes down to Sam Darnold and whether or not he can play. I mean, we know the Niners defense is battered up and injured, so there's opportunity there. Right. It's going to be a high scoring game. We both predict. I would figure, but. Who knows? Maybe it'll be 3-6 Niners at this point.
Based on another reason why I want to say I hate the Bucs so much is they lose to the Dolphins last week. Season on the line.
Must win. If you win, you win. That's it.
You got a freaking hour drive to Miami in beautiful weather. You're playing on a gorgeous day, and you can't beat the Miami Dolphins.
If they win, I think they get the division there, don't they?
I don't even know, and I don't even care. They don't deserve it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So another big game this week is the Chargers-Broncos game. Fighting for the 1 seed. The Patriots should have a bye week, and the Dolphins. The Chargers-Broncos, man, prove to us, be that one. They hold the tiebreaker, right? Like they win their first seed.
Yeah, definitely.
So
because they beat the Patriots.
I'll check to make sure, but that's a huge game. If you want to talk about that,
you gotta win. Broncos have to win this. You got it in your hands. It's your opportunity. Obviously, you have the division, but the first seed is your. Since Peyton Manning, you haven't been this good.
They do hold the tiebreaker. So
exactly.
Winning first seed.
You got to win. I mean, this is a team you've beaten before. They beat the Chargers before. I figure. I mean, I don't think that's one of their 3 losses. You can win this football game. You can take advantage of that. Your defensive line is great. I'm really confident that they win this game and they get their first seed for sure.
One of their 3 losses is the Chargers.
They did lose to the Chargers.
way early in the season. Yeah. So 2 totally different games. It was a close game, 23-20.
I mean, Bo Nix is kind of coming to form, I feel like, as of late.
Right.
He had a pretty decent game last week.
Yeah. He had a good game.
Against
but the same thing is, like, the Chiefs are, like, horrid. Why let them stick around? Why make it even? Like, majority of the game, the Chiefs led. That can't happen.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
That just can't happen. So
Chiefs defense is still there.
Chiefs defense is still there, but the Titans destroyed them.
Weird.
And I understand that quarterback had
Hey.
I know the quarterback had a whole week of first reps, but it's like
remember the Chiefs Titans thing I said earlier this season about I'd take the Chiefs for $1,000.
You owe me.
It doesn't
matter.
I think
if you put
Mahomes,
the money on it back then, you would have lost. So that's again completely skipped to 1 o'clock slate. They're all horrible. That's a good game.
Which has been consistent over most of the weeks. The 1 o'clock slates have been horrible.
Right. Lions Bears again. Don't watch it. They should. Now it's 3. They should still destroy that. I hope we win just to make me even more angry because I really don't like the Bears.
Ew, dude, those games are gross.
A lot of gross games. And then
even that game, the Steelers.
And then we finish off the week with another great divisional matchup. Winner take all division. Winner gets that 4 seed and has to play against the Texans.
Yeah.
Or the Chargers. I don't know.
Or the Rams.
No, AFC. We're in the AFC.
AFC. Yeah, we're in the AFC. No, that's fine.
Either way, super exciting. Lamar might play. Aaron Rodgers' 49-year-old self. Miserable versus more miserable. Throwing punches like they're kittens.
Probably a snow game.
Yeah, maybe 8-10, and DK can't play because he's stupid and punches a fan.
Yeah.
And, Derrick Henry's going to be on fire. Then they'll stop using him because they're horribly coached. I think Harbaugh heard all the hate last week. And heard all the people say, why do you not give it to Henry? You're a horrible coach. You're a horrible coach. You're a horrible coach, which he is.
Yeah,
and then he gave him to it 36 times. Like, hey, to prove, like, you know what? You want to keep saying that? I'll give it to him 36 times. And then he did great. Like,
4
hey,
touchdowns,
4 touchdowns,
200 yards.
216 yards. Hey, yeah, that's. If I was sitting here looking at my play sheet. Oh shoot, we have again, like we talked about last week, we have a phenomenal running back who is a top 5 in the game. Yeah, let's just hand him the ball against a defense who can't really stop right now. Oh, something's working too well.
We should move away. Let's give Tyler Huntley let Tyler Huntley make the decisions with the ball in his hand.
Oh yes, let's do that.
I'm happy they ran the ball that much with him. Obviously, the Packers historically have been able, especially as of late with LaFleur as the coach, you've been able to run on them.
Yes.
Like the Niners. Like when they made the Super Bowl the first time against the Chiefs, they had that game where Mostert had like 200-something yards rushing, crazy stuff. Right. So you can attack them like that, and they actually used it. And in Lambeau in a cold game, it made a lot of sense. And
I don't know. The thing is with that, like with that Steeler-Raven game, I mean, I hate Aaron Rodgers, so I'll be rooting for the Ravens. But it's just like if that's really our 8 o'clock last game of the year slate, it's like, man, this week is like. it's kind of horrid. I don't know. I hate to be negative because that's all I've been the whole podcast. But like, if you're gonna watch the games, there's a couple you can watch.
Yeah, just the games with playoff implications in changing seeds, locking in the number 1 seed like that Broncos game. If you want to watch the Panthers-Bucks, you can. If you want to watch the Rams game,
if you're really bored, I mean, I always joke and say like, don't watch them; they're horrible because they are. I still watch it. I love football too much to not. There's 4 games, both Saturdays. The Steelers, Ravens, and then the Broncos,
Chargers.
The only one I might consider watching is that Browns-Bengals game, just to see if he gets the record.
I hope he does.
I hope he does too, because he's arguably one of the best defensive players to ever play the game, and like that record belongs to him. I know the whole 17-game playoff thing, whatever. He deserves it. He's getting kind of screwed over, double teamed, and ever since he's been on track to get the record and been like in the conversation, teams are like specifically making sure it doesn't happen against them, which is like, I understand, but if they're out of the playoffs, like let them make the history, man. Like let's just let it happen.
We need Joe Burrow to pull a Brett Favre that he did for Michael Strahan. Where do you know what happened?
I don't know what happened.
So Michael Strahan, when he broke the record, I think it was late '90s, early 2000s. I'm not exactly sure the year. Brett Favre. It was Packers Giants. Michael Strahan's unblocked running to Brett Favre, and he kind of just concedes. He just drops to the ground and lets Michael Strahan get the full sack for him instead of kind of making a move. People figured he was diving to let him get the sack record, and why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you want a player you're playing against in your time to have a record like that? Records are meant to be broken. Why not? And Myles Garrett's had one of, if not the greatest, edge rushing season or defensive lineman season of all time this year on a team that's terrible.
Incredible to watch. And the thing is, he's been so positive because he deserves the record. But at the same time, for those of you who feel bad for somebody like him, don't. Like he chose this. No disrespect. I understand money's important, but like if you're that rich, what really the difference is $190 million compared to $210 million. Like I know $20 million is a lot. Don't get me wrong about that. But in the grand scheme of things, when you're making the difference between 190 and 210, like to be a winner and to not be miserable and be on a team that's competitive, or to be like, I understand the whole loyalty aspect, but you chose this. You chose to stay. You chose to take the big check. You chose to stay on a poverty team, and you can't complain about it. You know what I mean? It's like it was you're doing. It's not like you chose something and you got outvoted, right? Like something like that where you can complain about it. This is your decision making, and you have to live with it.
Exactly, and we'll see what happens in the next couple of years. I still think Stefanski's a good coach. A few weeks ago, I thought they were going to fire him, and now they're playing Shador. And it looks like maybe they got something moving a little bit on the offensive end, even though he didn't look good this past week. He did just enough. The defense did really won them that game. But, we'll see the next few years if they can improve. I mean, now that they have hopefully opportunity in the draft, and they could draft a quarterback if they wanted to, try to trade up if they wanted to again, maybe.
And that division's just so weird. It's like I understand, like obviously Harbaugh and Tomlin have had phenomenal success and have a legacy and are the two oldest, two longest active for one team coach in the entire league. Like I think Tomlin's 18 and Harbaugh's 16. It doesn't matter. Besides the point, I'm just spewing numbers. They're just both so off this year, and I just don't get why. Like I understand like having to coach for somebody like Aaron Rodgers probably blows. Like it probably is the worst thing ever. But again, you still have to make the best of what you can do. Like you are still a playoff team, and you are still, even though you know you're going to lose in the first round, and if you don't, you're clueless. Even if you think you have a chance, you still need to try. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if it's David versus Goliath, like you still.
Yeah, I mean
you still fight the fight.
It's a pretty embarrassing loss for the Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a Browns team that is not good. No. They're not good.
No.
And you don't even let up a sack to Myles Garrett because it seemed to be that's all you're caring. It's all you're thinking.
We talked about it
the
already. They cared more about that than winning the game.
Silly.
It seemed like that too, especially with the way that Aaron Rodgers was kind of like doing his whole laughing thing. Where, also, by the way, like for the reason I hate Aaron Rodgers so much is for one, he's a bad person, but like two, like when you watch him play and he complains so much, but yet he makes the decision to throw Denzel Ward's way 3 times. With the game on the line, it's comedic. It's so funny.
He's got to retire. I mean, if you look at,
he's almost 60. You know that?
Yeah, he's nearly 60 years old. He's older than Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers looked better than him.
He did. Phillip Rivers is a better quarterback right now in their career than Aaron Rodgers. Is that insane or what?
That's pretty insane.
But yeah, Just he doesn't look good at all. He had Thielen wide open on the 4th and 1 where he throws it deep to Scotty Miller.
I did see that.
Great decision on his part. He had Thielen.
So who
Free.
you got winning the whole thing? Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, we should talk about
Right
the
now,
Super Bowl
who's winning the
matchup.
Super Bowl right
I don't
now?
even know who's going to go to the Super Bowl, let alone who's going to win it.
Right.
But I'll give you my.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not going to predict because I'll be wrong. So
I'll give you a bold prediction.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just for fun. I'm gonna say the Texans make the Super Bowl
Okay.
out of the AFC, just because I think it's been such a crazy year. Why not choose a team that's got an amazing defense? And I believe in C.J. Stroud to pick it
Who
up.
do you think is a better offense, the Broncos or the Texans?
Yuck, dude. I'm gonna say Broncos because I kind of disrespected old Bo Nix last week. I'll say Broncos definitely. I think they've proven it. They've scored higher. They've won more games.
My Super Bowl, like based on my heart, like who I wish was there, Rams, Bills. Who I realistically think I realistically have Seahawks, Broncos is who I think.
I'm gonna say, yeah. So Texans on the AFC side, and for some reason, I have a weird feeling that the Eagles are gonna make it back, and I don't know why.
Right, who would you least want to see be?
Who would I least want to see?
Eagles
for
obviously
sure.
on the NFC side.
Anybody in the NFC
Right.
other than
I
the Eagles is good.
I dislike the Bears because they're in my division. I would rather see the Eagles and their jerk of a head coach and Nick Sirianni be eliminated in the first round. I despise them. And then for the AFC side, I'd probably at least want to see whoever wins that division.
Yeah, the Ravens or the Steelers.
AFC North. Any of those teams, I would absolutely be miserable to see them in the Super Bowl.
I think it
Which they won't.
Yeah, I guess I'll say Texans Eagles counterpoint. That's what I don't know. What I want it to be, I want the Texans to be in it, honestly.
Texans are
I think
exciting.
the Texans should be in it, and then I want the Rams. The Texans-Rams would be fun. I think that'd be really cool. What I think, I guess I'll say I think it's going to be Bills-Eagles is what I think is going to happen.
Really?
I want it to be Texans, but
Bills
I think
just
it's
got
going
hot
to
at
be
the right
Bills.
time, you think?
I think Josh Allen can do it.
How do they lose at home?
I don't know. Again, it's a weird, and
Game
I know off
we
the
didn't really
game.
talk about, but
Yeah.
I think it does show how talented the Eagles' defense is.
That's another reason why I
Right.
think it could be Bills-Eagles, and
But
then
once again, their offense.
knows?
I know it was a weather game, but once again, their offense just can't get it going.
It's a weather game, good defense. Well, the Eagles are. I don't know how the Bills are a known. You can run against them. I don't know how. I don't know how the Eagles don't just feed it to Saquon 30 times. Oh well.
Do it, John
Feels
Harbaugh
weird.
does. Just
Feels
listen to
weird.
the fans, and you're probably wrong.
Feels weird.
Nick Sirianni also is a bad coach.
Nick who?
Nick Sirianni.
Yeah,
No,
yes.
I mean he's
Yeah,
like
terrible.
He's probably a good
No,
coach.
he's
just-
the worst coach.
He's so unlikable.
He's the worst coach ever. I do
he's-
not like Nick Sirianni.
He's like if you took a frat boy and then put him in a head coach position. Is what I think.
I mean he's like in post game he's talking his trash again, as if he does anything.
such
You
a-
won 13-12, and the only reason you lost is because they screwed up.
Of a blown 2
Josh Allen screwed up.
Nick
He missed.
Sirianni is a pigeon.
He's a pigeon. I can't do a pigeon. I can't do a pigeon noise.
That was horrible. What was that? I can't even do it now. What was that? I can't do it. I can't stop laughing. I'm just
Probably
thinking
have to edit that one out. Probably have to edit that out. All right.
That's what
There it
Sirianni is.
Yeah. Do we want to go to trivia now?
Yeah, let's do. Our editor came up with a fun game where I don't want to our trivia's would be top 5 fantasy players. We might do that next week. As of currently, we'll add up the points after. We're gonna do most. So here's how the game works. We have a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end, flex, defense, kicker. So it's almost as if you're playing a regular fantasy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like daily fantasy if you've ever played daily fantasy for like sports betting. So basically, you have a roster. We're gonna spin a random wheel on a team. We're gonna choose a player from that team to fill our each spots, and obviously you can't switch around.
Do you want to do reoccurring teams, or do you want to do once the team gets chosen, you get eliminated? Because we have
so it's QB
essentially it's 9 players per team, so it's going to be 18 teams out of 32.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's what we have. It's our league, yeah. Okay.
Well, no, because instead
Minus kicker,
of
but
an
we're
extra
gonna add
flex,
kicker.
we're going to do a kicker. Because our league, we do no kicker and an extra flex. But just for the sake of this game, the goal of this game is once you get the team, you need to choose a player and hopes that it has the most fantasy points on that team. So you're essentially trying to choose who has the most fantasy points, but it also has to be in the position you still have available. So I can't choose 4 running backs. I can only choose at most 3. 2 running backs and a flex. So once that position's filled up, there's no canceling out. And then what we're gonna do is I'll look up. We'll just take a quick break. I'll add up all the fantasy points, and we'll see what team between us two had more.
Perfect.
So do you want to do reoccurring teams, or do you want to do once the team gets chosen, it gets eliminated? What sounds better?
I think reoccurring teams is more fun.
Okay.
Personally.
Then I'll do.
Because I think it'd be cool.
We'll do reoccurring teams.
Stack like CD and Pickens or something just to have on the team. It'd be interesting.
Right.
And then they go crazy against Giants defense, and you have I think it's just more fun for volatility.
All right, let's try it out. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right, I'm going to start this
Screen
recording.
2, 1.
Now, it just started. So, Louis, you're going to be the first team, and he gets the Niners.
Oh, cool. Christian McCaffrey.
Wow, that's already a really tough one to come back from.
All right, perfect.
My turn. So McCaffrey's probably RB1. I don't actually know.
He's RB1, yeah, because they count it till
I get
this
the
last
Raiders.
Year. Oh, good, nice.
I'm gonna go Brock Bowers.
He's on IR, isn't he?
Yeah, it's fine. It's we're doing whole season.
Whole
season points.
Okay. Oh, my bad. I thought it was daily. It was weekly fantasy.
No.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
do all the season points up to week 17.
Good thing
So
I
Brock
chose
Bowers.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, who would you choose?
I thought.
Oh, you meant like
I thought for a second about George
you meant for
Kittle.
last week? No, this is.
I thought it was just
no.
matchup proof. Okay, yeah, cool, perfect. Next team for me. Or do we want to snake it?
Sorry, for the
do we
whole
want to
season.
snake it, or do you just go back?
No,
and
that's
forth?
fine. Back and forth's fine.
Oh, Patriots. Drake May.
Yeah. Darn, he's getting very good luck right
This is crazy. This
now.
is
My turn.
This is funny.
Browns.
Browns.
Oh,
A lot of good options here.
you know what? I'll do.
You can't really go wrong.
I'll do their. Okay, I'm thinking either defense or kicker.
Have they had a kicker, the same kicker all year?
I'll do their defense, but I'll do Browns defense and just hope that. Obviously, their defense is great, but they did get scored on a lot.
They're probably top 10 though.
Unfortunately, the defense shouldn't matter too much unless you get the top couple. That's kind of a cop-out one.
All right, here we go. Hopefully I get Texans here. I'll just choose Texans defense.
Oh, jeez. Why don't you just hand it to him? Jags.
Oh, Jags.
He already chose his quarterback, so
yeah,
that's
I
nice.
did, unfortunately. I'll go with...
I think the answer is obvious.
What do you think, ETN?
Well, I'm not going to help you. I'm trying to beat you.
I'm going to choose ETN. I think he's had a good year.
I think that's the most obvious choice.
Travis Etienne is my choice.
He's the only player that played pretty much every game. So
Exactly. The only other one I was thinking about was Parker Washington.
Cardinals. Honestly,
Um,
I'm going to do it for my flex. I'm going to put Trey McBride
Oh, that's a great decision.
because
You already chose Brock Bowers. Yeah, that's a great decision.
Yeah, we're fighting right now, but there was a couple statistics where a couple weeks ago he would have been like top 10 in every
Like receiving set?
he would have been top 10 for any position besides quarterback. Like he had
In
scored that many
fantasy.
points.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's phenomenal. So
and Jacoby's.
it's been balling. So I'm battling right now. If I get another poor team, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, you
I
need-
could have won
you
their
need a
kicker.
good-
I'm assuming they have a lot of kicker points, but we'll see.
Ooh, Broncos.
Oh,
Broncos, I'm going to... I'll go with...
That's a tough one.
Oh, no, I'll go with their kicker. I'll go with Will Lutz.
Over their defense? That kind of surprises me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't think defense isn't... Are we adding up total points?
Adding up total
Yeah,
points.
I would go, I think, kicker.
Okay,
Because I think he's one of the better kickers in the
totally-
league. He's had a lot of long-distance field goals made.
Dolphins.
Man,
Oh,
dude.
man. Achane. That's phenomenal.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah, Achan's clutch.
Granted, I've had only horrible teams, but that's a really good one there. Achane's probably
Achane's
top 4.
definitely.
We don't know this, so
Definitely
unfortunately,
top
I haven't
5.
looked recently at who.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Finally,
Here's
we got
the
the
comeback.
Titans. Finally, one went up my way.
If it's all-purpose yards, can I do Chimere DK?
No all-purpose, just fantasy
man.
points.
I
Their defense
Man,
is
wow.
horrible. Their you might be taking
Wow.
negative as their defense. That's a tough one.
They don't really have... the only options like Tony Pollard in my flex, probably
Or their tight end. What's his name?
a Conquo, but Pollard's had more points than him. all
Well,
year,
yeah,
for
but
sure.
you're sacrificing a.
a prime position because I still have my wide receiver slots open.
I mean, you've been so phenomenal. I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna help you at all because I know what I would do, and I'll tell you after.
I'm gonna go Tony Pollard in my flex here.
Now, what I would done, knowing that your team has so phenomenal, like those top 3 positions, Drake May, Christian McCaffrey, and Etienne are also phenomenal.
Yeah.
I would have taken the hit and just chose your defense. personally, because I think
it's probably
I
low
think
scoring.
the room
Yeah.
or like the ceiling that you have with the flex position is not worth wasting. I think it's
That's
a
true.
bigger
You could
gap
get.
than
I mean,
taking
I
their
could
defense.
get a Jamar. I could get another elite running back.
Junior
instead,
Gibbs.
But I'm gonna stick with. I made my decision.
right.
I'm sticking with Tony Pollard.
Right. Imagine you switched it after I say something.
Yeah, that'd be scummy.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
Jets.
Wow.
I'm gonna go Brees Hall.
Yeah.
Kind of okay, I could go
You
there.
go Justin Fields.
I think Brees Hall has been good. Has he played the whole season?
Who?
Brees
Hall? All but like 1 or 2 games.
I'm gonna try to go Brees Hall.
Nobody better.
It's not great.
You could choose their leading receiver.
I probably should have went their kicker. I might regret that. We'll see if it mattered.
All right.
Bro, Lou, this is to you.
Give me something good. Jags again. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna go. I have to go. No. Oh man, I want a good wide receiver bat.
Wait.
I don't really want to go Parker Washington
No.
at all. I'm gonna go their defense. I don't think it's very good,
I
but
feel like you could have done Jacoby Myers because he has played every game, but
I'm all right.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
that's
I think
a tough one.
I'm gonna wait because they're. I mean, Brendan Strange actually would have been isn't a bad idea.
I got
He's
the
top 10.
Eagles.
You got
feel-
2 players. That's fine. You could
feel
choose.
like Jalen Hurts
Yeah,
has
that's
to be my
perfect.
quarterback, just because I think
Oh, I forgot you had solid
I
quarterback.
think he's up there in scoring, even though we do despise him. I think he has a lot of rushing, well, not a lot, but
He has
enough rushing touchdowns to be top 5, and that's kind of what I'm
Yeah.
looking for right now.
Yeah, that's perfect. No, that's a good spin.
It is what it is. Hey, obviously, the receivers are tough because they're both like weird. I don't know.
Oh,
Man,
okay, cool. Jamar Chase.
Dang,
That kind of puts a nail in it.
I need help.
Yeah, you need. Wow, this team would have won the championship.
Ooh,
That's for sure.
we have
Ooh,
life with
Cowboys.
George Pickens.
Great pick.
That obviously
You got my boy,
the
dude.
CD is the better player, but you're going on total
Fantasy.
points, and George Pickens has played every single game.
And he looked phenomenal.
And he has looked great, and he will be getting good money this year.
Colts. Oh man, Tyler Warren.
Yeah,
Actually,
big
tight
pick.
end.
Dang.
Perfect. Tyler Warren.
Really no other option.
Awesome. Wow.
So, yeah,
He's a top 5 tight end this
I'm
year
just hoping.
too.
Give me one so that doesn't come.
You
on the
need some
last
help.
one. Raiders kicker. I don't even know who it is. I'm literally just gonna write Raiders kicker.
It's Carlson. I think still.
Daniel
I think it's still
Carlson?
Daniel
I'm gonna write
Carlson.
Raiders kicker because I don't want to sound stupid. Raiders.
Oh darn! You don't know the Raiders kicker. You really don't know ball.
I do think it is him, and I think he's actually okay. But like that's a tough pick.
Falcons. Cool. Drake London.
I think that one might hurt him a little bit. He is the best option. Obviously,
yeah.
he's the only option. But
Yeah.
it's like he's missed enough games where that might help him a
Exactly.
little bit.
He has missed the last few weeks. So.
Boy, give me okay.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
Oh.
Rasheed Rice has missed so many games. That's actually a horrible pick.
Oh no! Yeah. Dang it, dude.
I have to go him. He's gonna be like mid 100s.
Go Tyquan Thornton.
I probably got smoked. Well, all right. We're gonna take a break quick and add them up. But yeah, that's
yeah,
what we
this
got.
is close.
Now that we have it all totaled up, Louis had 2068. I had 1971. Actually, a lot closer than I thought. I did the best I possibly could have with
Yeah.
what I was given. I think
Yeah.
it was a tough list. So, anyways, yeah, that was a fun game. We'll probably do that again sometime. Maybe next week or something. We'll see.
If I went tight end on the Jags, I would have had Jonathan Taylor as my flex. So
Yeah, you would have been better.
I should have definitely saved the running back for a better chance.
I think you wasted a flex early, but fortunately, I think I'm better than Louis at this game. I just think I had worse real.
you had a bad spins, but
I had horrible spins.
who's better? I wonder. Who won or who lost? I would probably say who
what
won.
it is what it is. You know, the best poker player doesn't always win. We already talked about that. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
that's
We're gonna take a quick break.
It's so much
think
fun.
about some other trivia that we want to do quick, and then we'll finish up the episode. Might be a
that'll
little
be
bit of a shorter one today.
Yeah, vibes.
All right, what do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I can look up some trivia, I suppose.
Sounds good.
Yeah. What do you want to? What do you have? Do you have anything? Oh, let's do our Immaculate Grid.
Oh yeah, we'll do Immaculate
See
Grid.
how many minutes we're at, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so we're at about an hour.
Oh, perfect. Immaculate
So,
Grid.
we'll do
Immaculate Grid ended
Immaculate
there, and I'll upload both those tomorrow. Try to.
Yeah, dude, it won't upload on my phone. I needed to plug it into my computer and upload it through my computer.
how
It's so
retarded you are.
fucking annoying. What? I upload it, I leave the app open, and I lock my phone, and it won't upload. I can't leave my phone open unlocked for.
Oh, I'm not
2 hours
I'm not
straight.
blaming myself. I'm blaming you.
I know, but like, what do you do? What do you do? You upload it and you close your phone.
I did.
Even when you did the whole podcast, what do you do? It wasn't working. I have no idea why.
Right.
I literally have no clue why. I did it all day, overnight. I left it plugged in on my bed, and it wasn't.
And we're live. To finish up our super exciting, super fun podcast that we've been so happy about, we're going to end with our Immaculate Grid. That usually excites us a little bit more. We have Giants on top,
Edit that out.
Buccaneers on top, and first-round draft pick on top. On the side, we have Dolphins, Jets, Chiefs. Hopefully, we can do okay.
Kadarius Toney. Wait, we didn't. We do have the screen recording. Perfect. Kadarius Toney. We just talked about him. Our man.
We did. 76%. Way to go, Lou.
I mean, Yeah, I thought of it immediately, and so did everybody else. Is that a bad
Smith
thing?
is a Giant and a Jet.
Why do when I get something right, I get ragged on?
23%
wrong.
right.
Hey, great guess. Great guess. Dolphins.
We're going to go obvious. Odell.
O, B, J.
I don't care. We don't care. We just care about getting it done. We don't care about how good we are. We made that obvious. Ooh, Sleepy. This one might be good.
What do you got?
I have a Dominic Sue.
Oh,
played
nice.
for both these teams. Okay.
It might be sleepy. 34%.
34% is criminal.
First round draft pick.
Oh.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua. Ew. I feel bad for them. Don't like that team. 30%. Jets, first round draft pick.
Geno Smith.
That was drafted by the Jets. It has to be drafted by the
Yeah,
Jets. I'm
well,
assuming.
I wish we could do Geno.
Didn't
again.
you say they were drafted by the Ravens? I thought you were
Geno?
the one. Didn't you say that?
No, we were talking about Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I get how you
We
can
can't
mix
use
those
Geno
up.
again.
Anyway. Sauce, yeah.
No.
Zach Wilson.
Shut your mouth.
You could do Sauce Gardner.
Chiefs first round draft pick. Mahomes.
I like that Chris By the way, I don't hate Chris Collinsworth as much
despise
as
him.
everybody else does.
Despise
Everybody hates him. That's the popular opinion. I like Chris Collinsworth. I think he's funny. He called himself out on, you remember, within the Brock Purdy game. I'll call it the Brock Purdy game. He was like, if we were seeing Mahomes do that, we would be, oh, Mahomes. It was funny. Anyway, as you're doing the Immaculate.
Oh, wait.
Grid.
Oh, I didn't mean to do Leonard Fournette. Okay, we're gonna keep going. That was silly. I was
No,
complete
it's all
brain
right.
fart.
It's all right, yeah.
Buccaneers Jets. Why did you feel like there's a running back though?
Buccaneers, Jets.
Unless I'm just bugging. Oh my god, I feel stupid now. I was totally brain farting. I was gonna answer a question while he was talking. We'll just continue. That one doesn't count.
Well, let's do Chiefs, Buccaneers, or whatever. One
Doesn't
you
matter. Yeah,
come
we'll just
up
think of
with
it.
first. We do that too much. We gotta work on that.
Jets, Bucks.
They've had so many.
They've had a lot of people cycle through. Like
They've had so many
receiver-wise.
people stay there for a long time, like like Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, like
Oh,
lately,
right.
that have been drafted there and stayed there for a while.
Running backs. Why do I feel like there's a running back? I was a brain fart with Fournette.
That's an unlucky guess.
It's okay. We'll just continue.
It's
We'll
fine.
just continue. That was funny. Okay, let's see. Chief Buccaneer also feels like a quarterback. Josh McCown didn't play for the Chiefs. Wow. Why do I feel like there's so much crossover that I'm just blanking on?
I can't even.
They've also had a lot of receivers kind of cycle through. The Chiefs have.
Scotty Miller's on the Steelers now. Doug Martin, did he go to the Jets or no?
I don't know. Did he?
Because Doug Martin, he passed away, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Doug Martin. But he was a running back for the Buccaneers for a
Yes, I
little
know.
bit.
I know that. Who else he played for?
That's the one I think you're thinking of. Is Doug Martin.
God.
But oh, you got it.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yeah.
We're just gonna continue. Keep guessing.
Keep guessing.
Yeah,
It's just a miss guess.
Brain
It's
fart.
all
We're
right.
not gonna count it.
So now
we always play unlimited guesses.
Buccaneers, Chiefs.
Buccaneers, Chiefs. That's all we got left. We've done pretty good. Obviously, this list is.
This is an easy one.
This is an easier one, but it's still cool to think about. A lot of quarterbacks.
I have no idea.
Just think about it then.
Buccaneers is another team I'm not very good at, like remembering their players. I guess maybe that's every team at this point.
Somebody doesn't know ball.
I just need to lock in, bro.
We could always give up, but Chiefs. Did Jason Pierre-Paul play for both?
He didn't play for the Chiefs. Only Giants, Buccaneers.
It's just those two.
Huh?
What Tom Brady?
Yeah, Tom Brady was on the Chiefs. What about Joe Montana?
Alex Smith.
The Buccaneers play there.
Who the Buccaneers had for quarterbacks? They've had a lot, no?
Yeah, a lot. The problem is the early 2000s, I have no clue.
They had Jameis. They had
They had Jameis forever. Then they went from Jameis to Tom, and then from Tom they went to Baker.
Didn't
Basically,
have any backup. Teddy Bridgewater didn't play for the Chiefs.
didn't play for the Chiefs.
What, did Chad Henne ever play for the Buccaneers?
I mean, he could have, but I don't know that.
That's a good Chief. That's
I
a
have
good
no
Chief.
idea.
Chad Henne.
Buccaneers Chief feels like they have a crossover, like an
defense.
obvious crossover.
I think so too. Obviously, they played each other in the Super Bowl, so that's always a.
Did do you remember that Deanne Ford? Did he play for?
I don't know who Deanne Ford.
No,
I don't know
okay.
who that is.
I
But
can't remember his first name right now.
Henry.
No, he didn't create the the assembly line.
Martha.
Martha Ford, yeah.
Man, oh man.
Oh
you're
yeah.
so
Martha Stewart.
You're
Martha
so
Stewart.
stupid.
Thanks, man.
You're good.
Chris Jones. Justin Reed. No. I don't know. I don't think I know.
Cornerback.
This is the most whatever. I can't even think of the word blank I've been.
Oh, I don't know.
Creed Humphrey? He was drafted by them.
Who else played for the team?
I wish I knew. Offensive lineman is like a shoo-in. No.
Any kickers?
Again, like they've had the same kicker forever.
Right. What about
The same dang kicker forever.
what about the who's the guy that also played for your team that was horrible that kept fumbling the ball a lot?
Kadarius Toney?
No, different one. Robbie something. No, what was his name? Was it Kadarius Toney?
Are you talking about play for the Buccaneers?
Oh no, Sterling. Was that Sterling Shepard play for both? Right?
Sterling Shepard is play. Yeah,
I feel like you guys had another. What about? Wasn't he like a short little dude that fumbled the ball a lot? That wasn't Kadarius Toney. We're number 17. That you guys had? Oh my God, You don't know? Okay, maybe I'm totally wrong.
The only person that wore number 17, as it is my favorite number, is Wan'Dale Robinson. And before that, it was Harris, the kick returner I was talking about last time.
Harris?
Yeah, his name was Harris. I still don't remember who that.
Useless.
I know it's really annoying. I don't remember.
Do you want to give up on this? Are we just?
I really have no clue. I'm gonna be so honest. I can't. If I could think of offensive linemen, I think we'd have a chance. But I really
Man, oh
can't.
man! To end a depressing pod.
we
What
still.
a depressing. Ugh.
I'm just drawing a blank, to be honest with you. I just can't really think of a player that's played for both the Buccaneers and Chiefs, and there's probably a dead obvious one that you guys are screaming
Sean
about.
McCoy. I wouldn't. Yeah. I mean, you know that.
He joined. He barely played for both teams. He played a little bit at the end of the regular season for the Chiefs when they won the Super Bowl. He just joined them. He ring chased. That's a good. I should have gotten that one. He ring chased them.
Let's see who else there was. It really stupid.
Is there any other obvious ones?
Not really, actually. Not as many as we thought. Blaine Gabbert, Le'Veon Bell. I didn't realize he played for both either.
That's insane.
Ronald Jones II. Remember him? He was a running back too.
Who?
Ronald Jones II.
Oh
he
yeah,
played that
Ronald
Super Bowl
Jones.
year.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, we just don't know any. I don't know.
These are just people I'm not
We're
sure.
just
I didn't
bad.
know Le'Veon Bell did that. I guess we should have thought of ring chasers. That really kind of made sense,
LaShawn
actually.
McCoy,
LaShawn McCoy, Le'Veon Bell was ring chasing too.
He was.
Huh. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us this week.
Yeah.
Sorry for a pretty low energy, a little, down pod this week. I hope our sadness kind of and anger, frustration maybe made you laugh a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of sarcasm. But you know
yeah.
what? We'll be back next week. We'll have a guest. We'll be more positive. Things are going to be better.
Yeah. I mean, this is just, at the end of the day, this podcast is just kind of a reflection of our football season and our life. So it's.
Yeah, I should say this is really a reflection of the last couple weeks for us.
Yeah, but it'll get better now that we can move on and kind of talk about the playoffs. We got an exciting playoffs coming up. Good last week of football. A few important games that are just going to be high-scoring, fun shootout games. Enjoy the weekend. Have a happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, and I hope you had a good Christmas as well.
Absolutely, yes.
So,
I think that's it.
yeah, I think we out.